If edutainment is a spectrum, brain training is very much on the edu side. Big Brain Academy, on the other hand, is much closer to the tainment side. Released only a few months after brain training, Big Brain Academy takes a similar approach to examining and improving your cognitive ability through the power of minigames. And you can tell it's an edutainment game because it's got a ton of dialogue. Invigorate is a perfectly cromulent word. Instead of giving you a nebulous brain age, you're instead given a slightly less nebulous brain weight. This comes from a test which measures your ability in 5 different areas: think, identify, memorise, compute, and analyse. The nature of these games is pretty similar to those from our friend Dr. Kawashima, but they take a very different approach in terms of presentation and, well, gameplay I suppose. Where brain training will give you a long list of words and several minutes to both memorise and recall them, Big Brain Academy plays some sounds at you and gives you a few seconds to repeat those sounds. Perhaps the former is more effective on paper, but Big Brain Academy is a heck of a lot more fun, and I know which one I'd rather do once a day. It's not altogether clear how you should approach the games. Am I better off doing one puzzle right, or a lot of puzzles sort of right? The ultimate goal is, of course, to improve your ability to solve the puzzles in the first place, so you'll end up satisfying both of those criteria once you've rewired your brain enough. You get a good variety of minigames, each of which probably tackles a different part of your brain. I don't know, I'm not a neuroscientist. Presumably someone on the team was. Anyhow, they range from the simple, in the Simon Says style sound bites, to the complex in the appropriately titled Cube game, which asks you to both extrapolate and do a spot of mental maths. And here's one for all you old school edutainment monthers. We've got a very Fun School 4-esque coin minigame. It's not quite the same. The goal here is to identify which pile of coins is worth more money, and it's trickier than you think. Sterling doesn't show up in video games very often, and it makes me weirdly happy whenever I see it. I really like the variety of games here, and I can see a lot of real-world applications for many of the skills in play. Like Shadow Shift, which prompts you to identify a series of items based entirely on their silhouettes. As it gets harder, you need to be able to pick out distinct features unique to each item, and that seems to me like an exercise in attention to detail. I'm not sure where they were going with this art direction though. The characters are kind of unpleasant, aren't they? It's probably because they were designed around having recognisable shadows. Still, a little bit creepy. One thing I will say is that you do kind of run out of games fairly quickly. With only 3 per category, you'll likely have run the gamut in less than a week of daily play. Naturally, they do get harder the better you get, so there's still some variety to be found. But in case you're jonesing for more Big Brain Academy, maybe you can try one of the 2 sequels. Big Brain Academy Wii Degree is... you don't need a big brain to work that one out. It's got more of an emphasis on multiplayer and party play, and features brand new minigames, still only 4 per category though, with some exclusive to a specific game mode called Brain Quiz. While you lose Coin Parison and Cube Game, you do get the brilliant Train Turn. Big Brain Academy Brain vs Brain is a bit of a best of gallery for the Switch. As the title suggests, it's also got a bit of a multiplayer slant, featuring an online head-to-head mode, or brain-to-brain if you will. There are still only 4 games per category, but you do get a lot more difficulty levels, massively increasing the game's longevity. All the games featured somewhere in the previous instalments, which makes it even more tragic that Coin Parison hasn't returned. On the plus side, you get a cute little character, and the more you play, the more accessories you unlock for them. I'm a sucker for dress-up in games, I'll admit it. I like Big Brain Academy. It's got that perfect blend of WarioWare-style quick minigame action, and colourful edutainment fun to make you feel like you're really learning. And if my big brain brawn is anything to go by, it works pretty well.